Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Now today we're going to do something a bit different. We're going to go over a CD box set. Don't always often do these, but you know, now and again I quite like to do one. And Dan would like to do this one something different. Just thought to do this one really. It's Johnny Cash 20 Original Albums box set. This is a box set containing 20 of Johnny Cash's original studio albums. They're all on the Columbia, all from the Columbia era. This doesn't have every album, but a good percent of like 20. He recorded a lot with different labels, but with Columbia, I don't know how much he recorded, but I don't know, he made a lot of live and studio albums, and this is some of them in here. So we're going to talk about the boxes, the front. Some of the album covers in the front. There's the side. The back. And the same on that side. Bottom. Content. So the albums we're getting here are The Fabulous Johnny Cash, Hymns by Johnny Cash, Songs of Our Soil. Now there was a song, Ride This Train, I Walk the Line, Bitter Tears, Orange Blossom Special, Sings the Ballads of the True West, Everybody Loves a Nut, From Sea to Shining Sea, At Folsom Prison, At San Quentin, Hello, I'm Johnny Cash, The Johnny Cash Show, Thing Called Love, John R. Cash, One Piece at a Time, Johnny 99, and Heroes. So we're going to go over all the CDs. And it even has a book in here as well. There's all the spines. Just going to show them bit by bit. There's the booklet here. Oh. I think they're almost kind of like identical to the front. Well, not quite. Similar design, really. Like talked about the albums as well. Kind of similar to the book there. That's front and back there. Some of these albums I know because I have them on vinyl, but there's some I have never owned before until this box set. And some I think I've had different CDs on before as well. So yeah, right mix. So let's get the CDs. First up is The Fabulous Johnny Cash, his first Columbia Records album from 1958. This is one that I have on vinyl and CD, but this is a great album, a really good one. Things like Run Softly, Blue River, Frankie's Man Johnny, The Troubadour. I Still Miss Someone, Don't Take Your Guns to Town, Pickin' Time, and Supper Time as well. So there's a lot of good songs in this album. That's some stuff I really like. Really like what they've done with these. They've kind of packaged these just like the original vinyls. The label all looks like this here. All the labels look like that. So yeah, nice to have this one. Next is Hymns by Johnny Cash. I have a budget reissue of this one on vinyl and a CD of it somewhere, but I don't have an original LP pressing of it yet, but I hope to find one of these days. Got a nice cover, I really like it. An album I don't really know all that well. I haven't really heard it in full, but it should hopefully be a good album. Second disc. It would be nice if they replicated like the original vinyl Columbia labels, but anyhow, you can't have them. Songs of Our Soul. Now this one I have as a vinyl, original on the Philips label. I know 5 Feet High and Rising, that's a great one. That was probably the biggest song on here, was 5 Feet High and Rising. This is from 1959. Now There Was a Song. I've got this on vinyl as a stereo pressing on the CBS label. Again, a really good album. I really like Seasons of My Heart, I Feel Better All Over, Time Changes Everything, I'll Miss You When You Go, I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry, and Just One More. But there's some pretty good stuff in here on this album that I really like. This is from 1960. That one. Ride This Train. I don't have this on vinyl as of yet, but I hope to find a copy of it. 1960. Don't really know too much on here. I've also got a 3 CD set called The Real Johnny Cash, which has some of these albums in there, which I had when I started getting into Johnny Cash. There are a few albums missing, so for instance, The Sound of Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire, The Best Of, they're not in here, so we have to skip to a few years with I Walked the Line in 1964. And this is a great album. This is when I have an original mono of on vinyl in the CBS label. This is mostly half Sun hits re-recorded and half sort of new songs, and even Columbia songs re-recorded. No, not Columbia songs re-recorded, mostly Sun songs re-recorded. Like I Walk the Line, Folsom Prison Blues, Give My Love to Rose, Hey Porter, Record of the Old 97 and Big River are Sun songs that have been re-recorded. They even re-recorded what was the Columbia one? There was a Columbia one that they re-recorded, but I can't. Oh, I Still Miss Someone. That one's been re-recorded for some reason. But they had a big hit in here called Understand Your Man that I really like. But a really good album. I really enjoyed it. Really good album. I really love Troublesome Waters as well. That's a great song as well. So yeah, definitely one of my favourite Johnny Cash albums, if you can count it as an album. Bitter Tears, Ballad of the American Indian. This is 1964. I know the Ballad of Ira Hayes. That was I think that was a popular song at the time. Again, I don't have a copy of this one yet, but I will do eventually. The Orange Blossom Special, 1965. I have this as a mono copy on vinyl. Again, a really good album. I really like the title track, Long Black Veil. A Me Babe was a big hit on here. That's a cover of a Bob Dylan song. The Wall, Wildwood Flower. His version of Wildwood Flower is good. Yeah, a lot of good songs on this album. I really enjoy it. 1965. Again, I have the UK version of this one in mono. I'll get this one on vinyl as well. Sings the Ballads of the True West, but my vinyl copies are volumes 1 and 2. In the UK, for some reason, they put it out like that. Don't know too many songs on here, but he does do one called Sam Hall, which he re-recorded for the American 4 The Man Comes Around album that I really like. Hope to show the American CDs as well, because I've got all the American CDs. There's that one. And then we did a box set with all the Columbia albums. I would love to own that box set, but I don't have the money for it at the moment. But hopefully one day I may have that box set. But it goes for like hundreds of pounds, and I'm not really wanting to fork out for that one yet, but maybe one day. Everybody Loves a Nut. Have this one on stereo and vinyl. Don't know too many ones on here. The one on the left is the one on the right is the one on the left. I know from the CD. Joe Bean, he done it at Folsom Prison. And Dirty Old Dead Sucking Dog, he done it at Folsom Prison as well, so someone know in here. Don't own this one in any format yet either, so From Sea to Shining Sea. I don't know too much about this one, but I think it came out in that one was 66, this one was 66, 1966, this one was 65. Yeah, this one. 67. This one was 1967. I don't know too much about this one. Next we have one of the famous live albums in here, At Folsom Prison. This is a really good live album. I really enjoyed this one. This is 1968. It was different at the time because, you know, there weren't that many live albums back in the 60s, or even a live album at a prison. That was largely unheard of. But Johnny Cash was kind of the one that really paved the way to perform and record in a prison. So this came a really great classic album in many ways. This one I have on vinyl and the expanded and legacy versions on CD. They even re-released the entire Folsom shows because there were 2 shows on that day, a morning show and an afternoon show, and we have both those shows on a legacy edition, which I have those. So yeah, we have both the shows released in some form now. This is, I think, the final album was a mix of both shows, mostly I think from the first show that they did, and they recorded those both. So yeah, really good live album. That one's good, but I think I prefer this one more. At San Quentin from 1969, great live album. I really enjoyed this one. The CD version is better because it is extended and has a lot more songs on it. That came out in 2000, and again, like at Folsom Prison, an extended version of the show has been released. I think pretty much the entire show was released as part of along with the DVD they filmed of this back in 2006, I think, which I've got as well. I've got quite a lot of Johnny Cash CDs about the place. This is probably my favourite live album from Johnny, and it's probably my favourite out of the 2 Prison live albums. It's a great one. We have Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Got this on vinyl as well as an original. This came out in 1970. I really like If I Were on Carpenter, Blistered, See Ruby Fall, Sing a Travelling Song, Jesus Was a Carpenter. There's some pretty good songs on here. Some ones I really like. And again, I have this one as an original vinyl copy in CBS. Got these next 2 as a vinyl on CBS, original UK copies in CBS. The Johnny Cash Show. This was, I think, released to kind of accumulate the success of his TV show, The Johnny Cash Show. He had this TV show where he would have on different people come on and perform, as well as he would perform songs as well. He even revived a lot of songs from the Sun catalogue, which he never really did on stage for The Johnny Cash Show, which was pretty good to see. The back. Have this on vinyl. Good live album. I really love Sunday Morning Coming Down. That was the kind of big song on this album. See, a really good one. Thing Called Love. Got this one on vinyl as a UK pressing, 1972. Again, I don't know too much about this one, but I do know the title track. That's a great song. But the rest I don't really know too much, but I should hopefully hear this one. This is 1972. This had a big Thing Called Love, which was the title track was a big hit single, which I really like that song. Next is John R. Cash. Now I do own this one in any format. I don't know a great deal about this one. This one was 1970. Let me get the book out again. 1975. So one I don't really know too much about, and one I don't really know a lot about. I think I read somewhere that Johnny Cash didn't like this album that much. I can't remember where I read that from. I think that was from either one of his books, or it might have been on Wikipedia, or one of his books somewhere. Next is One Piece at a Time. Now this I do have on vinyl. I have a US press of this on vinyl. This is 1976. Really like Let There Be Country. The title track was a big hit. Kind of one of his last big hits before his career resurgence in the 90s. Michigan City, Howdy Do, Mountain Lady. So yeah, pretty good songs in here. This one was 1976. 2 more to show. Johnny 99. This is from 1983. And again, I do not own this one in any format. One I don't really know too much, except for he does 2 Bruce Springsteen covers on here, which are Johnny 99 and Highway Patrolman. Now, they're both okay. I mean, I know they're not Bruce Springsteen's version. I know they're not as good as Springsteen's versions, but they're still okay. He does an okay job of it. But I don't know too much about this one. This is 1983, and it's one I don't have on vinyl as of yet, but hopefully one day. Quite like the cover. He's wearing a hat. He looks like one of those, how can you describe it? Like one of those, looks quite serious with a hat on. And the last one is Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings, Heroes. This came out in 1986. It was Johnny Cash's, one of his last Columbia projects. Again, I don't know about this one either. I don't have this one in any format. But Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings, there's a bit of a connection between them because they were great friends in Nashville in the early days, and then they later on did the Highwaymen supergroup, which was Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings, and Chris Christopherson. So a bit of a connection between them. That one. So that's it for the Johnny Cash 20 albums box set. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to get this one, it might still be easy to get, but I'm not too sure now because it came out in 2013. So I'm not too sure if it's available. It might still be available on Amazon, but I'm not too sure how it'll sell nowadays. But if you can find it for a good price, then sure enough, get it, because there's a lot of great stuff in here and a lot of albums I don't own in any format as of yet. Aside from this, I'm still missing a lot of Johnny Cash's stuff on vinyl and CD, which I hope to get eventually. The vinyls should be easy, but some of the CDs can be a bit of a challenge, aside from the Columbia box. But hopefully one day we'll get the Cash vinyl and CD collection complete. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next video for maybe another CD box set. I quite like to do some of these CD box sets because they're quite cool, some of them. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you again soon.